the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Alright, so for Mama Chow, Kwaba, and Family Casa for Niso. Nsem-Pii TV, be the first to know. Reverend Ntim Fordjour, Member of Parliament for Ascent South constituency, and Neri Ekupiemu Ebuanai, Ekupiemu Ewo Asempa FM program, my friends say, Ekusi Sense Ho, and what then Nsem-Pii na to dra Ebusiafo, say Ghana Height and Sikeniha. Ghana is broke. Na enum ena ibusa said that pen and obeko parliament in what you say. Your bon say on the 21st of October, the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Sumana Bagben, and the two say parliamentarians and another parliamentary duties never resume. Bon pie sumbinesika and subitimi edumu ako na ebi. Na osha sika say call ministries even po NDC ministers no kra mu kra no omu struggle sika enko military for sika enko immigration for sika nyina enko na even as a serious country kra no eni kwanse yema ato force and handle two positions as finance minister and then interior minister defense minister nka yebie parliament ema mutimi kono mutimi nominate a new defense minister after the demise of Omanhene eno na Omanhene yawo Omanhene ebebusa ne say na ye say so recruitment na ekoso no e de na oka eka efa ho ena obechemu say de ntia Sam George ene dafiamapo e di sa nsem nyina eto edwane nyina is because say during the campaign of John Dramani Mahama o shebo so oba o be recruit NDC foot soldiers and into mashada ena omutimi ede sa propaganda we eba nenso so far as omutiasi ema so echina was spitting out fire ewo ecosystem so busefo yenko ni ngoti
Reverend
Omanhene na parliament no omabo mawia eba beko
but speaker at the krataba
na se krataba ko mo de bae ena ni nansa sika menti omusa postponing indefinitely. Is your mind what is happening in Ghana right now? Let's put politics aside and call a spade because you may be a course nas and koso persecufa do mrakli nyaso nidim because I've been in parliament from this is my third term maintaining penny semuda say parliament parliament arrears parlier to extend say a branch says you be scan unti e be ni atum and then 21st and one am ne abna din komo 21st October ya omudi abe empire mpuni e boss release emra.
At what point was speaker first let him know catch second no muntibiba
ona say sabia nsamudi me maba he sabe say no krabi o a nam de tudwa no ye hawo ye de adesade to abanim say on release sika and fanko parliament. It's not only parliament NDC ministers so ko mo ba studio wan won abeka mo akosam a enka be hu de mekan wo mo akasa ministers na mo ye NDC for on the crown they are suffering. Releases are not going. Ghana Armed Forces, their releases are not going. Immigration releases are not going. Fire service, prisons, things are not moving, and they are suffering.
So by the letter, the speaker said, first one, reasons beyond his control. Why do you limit those reasons to financial reasons?
A woman I may catch a woman.
Only more than the speaker.
Oh, I'm not speaking in particular reference to letter B. The Americans a parliament. You call recess. The Bresson says here bam. The Santum because from me
that's what you think.
New date, yeah, Abbey.
That's what you think.
That is what it is. Speak to any parliamentarian.
No, but that's what you think.
And all of us must speak up because see, parliament no independent too. And a parliament no kwa kwemra mabebre wo hwese me no ka say we are living in a country, no serious country will have their minister for defense position vacant for over a month. But you can't appoint a minister for defense now. Why? Because parliament is not in session. Oboli di kra say parliament never speaker receive approve refer the the relevant committee, but Parliament is not in session, and so they are not able to even appoint a defense minister. Look at the rising insecurity in this country. Sampa, yenuanum ewu. The AC on Kwanta, the AC of Benyiri are over 23,000 Korea refugees, 10,000 Burkina Faso, 13,000 Korea refugees or Ivory Coast. What's in penny Samuda? What penny name? What's in penny Samogana Hada? Bokonsem Yenkan on the rising insecurity, Galamsey a site, almost site a tio AK-47 a man for the militia for a bo mo and who buying a womu Galamsey site forest mu in Sio Sonia de a blue water gas a mumra come and face us. Ube called drugs as she said a whole sophisticated criminal cartel in Galamsey. These are the kind of situation we are dealing with. Now see for over a month and a half. We shouldn't have a defense minister. Are we a serious country who takes our defense seriously? Nyame a crowd man. Nyame a crowd man. Look at all the security threats around us in the Sahel. She Niger, she Mali, she Burkina, she DC or Ivory Coast. Look at the rising tensions in Togo. Please, we should get a little bit more serious in this country. And this is the bambo didi agro. Say nyame na boy ho ban nyame na me asomyenti no yentutu e bibia sa keke. A defense ministry. It is not education or sanitation or communication. And one can say to me, Eddie are trying kakra. Bambo. We need to be open to us. Say, neighbor be measured so now. The finance minister himself has his hands full. This is the most sophisticated ministerial job. Because in some countries, economic planning and finance. Ahani akambum ba kwa manipa ba ko. Na so one here no so and some here defense so. How effective would that be? So please, let's take some serious decisions and to know whatever is preventing them from releasing funds to Parliament and to me appoint a defense minister. No, yen can want some no money de se, no money de fata.
I see. Enti dabe namboko.
Nyame adom na se ya ansesa de ne 21st ne year kro. So
enti mu ko na wakasa say
we be da. Into the map boasrewa geneba agora no yi nani enu nti empire ne yebo we are only hoping against hope that we might just have some allocation ebema yatumi be parliament by 21st October, and we have to speak for the speaker. You see any party to want to be but any time no ka obeke kan ho kakra mo ye de beba. You see, but any party, so we understand him. He can't come out to say certain things, but somebody has to speak.
I see. So, what is your challenge with the recruitment exercises? Unionim biomo mashibejum epesomo the other ideas bamani ye beauty.
Omanhene ideas. Omanhene. And then no and then why gentle power Omanhene power and no casa boko ideas. Some agenda ya to swim with ideas. Such a backward and dangerous blunder. Agenda minimum for the small one. Na me say video ba ku bi am dia asane wo mebo
otie omukasa ni
metie omukasa ti wo mo video mbi bia
otie nchiremu wo mo de ba no
omuni nchiremu bia Omanhene, let's on a more serious note, I must start by saying say Ghana Armed Forces me say wo mo hierarchy eyi bibi na se ndimu a nye wo fidi ara me ba bebo wo mochi. But in this particular matter, you cannot fault a chief of defense staff or a COAS, chief of army staff or chief of naval staff or chief of staff or chief of naval air staff. You won't mean blame mubia because omayo omejuma fine. We share comprehensive, meticulous job. Omoye any advert omode ba bonting. Me I took the pain. And I assessed everything, every requirement, every criteria. Omuchiche move section by section. Ebia womo the stated qualification. Ebi owa qualification omo biem emu go. Ebi so owa omo yirimu because adwuma na okoye no. Say we nya the requisite qualification. In some cases also say utumi nya 24 years. There be almost 27. Na baby so also we crab it to me or 30 crab to me babe. And a sound with the to world best practice in security recruitment standards are a tossum Now so enam say obi political agenda video bi enam President Mahama in campaign time where share dom no promise won say NDC for mo branch executives mo man ye ba be fa o mako soldier mo man ye ba be fa o mako police mo man ye ba be fa o mako immigration mo man ye be fa o mako prisons and all security services and timunya crowd ye ba be fa mo man nyina. These were very dangerous promises. Videos ni wo ho ye ba be fa mo man nyina as if say every slot in the security sector under the 4-year tenure of President Mahama nyina no wa hedge SCD Ediama NDC4. No problem. If you want to block entry into security services strictly for your party apparatchiks, no problem. You better home commercially. But you should be able to find enough of your party full soldiers when we are qualified and recruit them. If you are recruiting them and they meet the requirements, nobody will have qualms with you.
But the basis, when at the wash the numbers of Beka, Majority Chief Whip and Member of Parliament for South Day.
Party full soldiers, the
Nelson
left 35.
Patrol. India. Nelson Dafiamakpo has declared his intention to initiate legal proceedings against the Ghana Armed Forces should it fail to revise current maximum age requirement for the recruitment. The lawmaker has maintained that medical fitness rather than age should serve as the determining factor for enlistment. It's honorable in the way.
Omanhene, we media a journalist be or no or summarize it in a story and one out that dimension. But read the tweets. That film post on the X handle so. And
what does he say?
That tweet they say he has received. He has received numerous calls from his party full soldiers in his constituency. Say age limits,
That's why he tweeted.
Yes, that's what he tweeted. If you go on his hand, that is what he tweeted. Say he has received numerous calls from his party foot soldiers. Say age limit mwawom ntinu ye lifting 35 mo bia no ntumi in room, and they are disappointed in how age limit no wo set no and some judges so the be hwi mu say ye left age limit no mo bia 35 ne emfa 35 for in room ni nyina na of tell the promise made by President Mahama agenda bi no mo ba be chichire no and this politicians there omo ya no or baba system bibi dia favor ne nkofo a no apenkofo bi o ma no den na obodi bibia ba hwim no ma gauge the public reaction into bia kan no tumu pa no dia fam. But this one they must be notified that we shall resist every attempt to say woman they unqualified over age party full soldiers ever be Ghana Armed Forces.
But see reasoning
and I'm going to give you the reason.
Should be a when you should be a medically. You
can't separate fitness from age. Age is a major factor of fitness. And fear wedding. Okay, brand now 20 years and you may be an to me and yes, so fitness is contemporaneous with age. Want to mean age in free mo. Any best practice, talk to any soldier, talk to any security expert around the world. One be country say country be anywhere in military no or person moye nkokora ne mrewa. Every military is a fighting force. So we mebunu. About 85% of your battalion, they must be within the ages of minimum 30 and maximum 30. About 85%. Because women are a fighting force. And you know, we open agile people, flexible people, energetic people. Ono so no oye bebunu no oye abrantie no oye akatesi antino oye ready to take risk, oye ready to go at all length for the country. On renachi. It is what they call jungle, what they call a quan, what they call kono, what they call ensums uncle Chigalam say for him say Omukria. He will go fearlessly. Said 1 year crown or dawa, bet dawa jumano, and so when yanaba. No beer or no or babeshe ni soldier you must say, what did 35? Now what did 35? No training a war that they ma 1 year ko soldier mono. A lot of it no own to me yet. A lot of it own to me because too strenuous for him. If you are looking at non-tradesmen,
so you consider my opening be say obi hodma or 40 by the strength a crown no Ubo 38 by the strength crown.
So
Ubo 41 by the strength crown. Medically. Very fit and strong.
In military recruitment, it's not just about the strength of crowd. It's about skill and age and other medical, fitness. That is why and even in time past, who were 35, who were 34, who were 33. Nasa, we a medical doctor, we a IT specialist, we a lawyer, we engineer, we a cyber security specialist, we a media, who cross some specialist skills. I'm a Ghana Armed Forces. It me and less so, Mark senior officer, because a Jumana a support service now. You are not going to be in direct combat. The likelihood say be in front line direct combat and to control room be and our control nyoma be and no they make those exceptions and together afia mepo and some George and na be raise say you 35 for order that but a ban on non-tradesmen no we read here na dey call sojam enye wo doctor we and enye wo engineer we and enye wo nurse we and enye wo IT guru we what they already na adi wuram and they say only sanu dwuma bia na say already na adi wuram dia say wo kobu young and some for no ma wo sa train because training say what the mass any pa no more than the other be ma the ono no on koye on fan nya na ready na ode koye na mum any skills be no ode bringing to them and that is the reason why America by 17 and a half years no master team recruit and ube wuram no ube di by 10 years American army mu now why is a way veteran we free moon now that's why Branty JD Vance their current vice president okudi soldier for almost 10 years and so free mu Krakow University and now I vice president and you know be free mu be we no we di by 10 years 15 years 20 years was say we free American soldier mu no that's a young person. What that tells you is that they are a larger portion of their people who are youthful. Obi ukokombi so na ya Ghana fu bi tumi ekoye soja America no when you need it or calling passport for the koye. It's another matter we don't want to talk about here. So that is not a good reference to make. But the mechanism is a standard practice for defense recruitment. Get majority of your people young. And you know, obe man start training na be drew be 15 years no. Na waye soja mranti adwuma na be penny or be sergeant or be warrant officer. And you know, sabre no na ho den na ready mpo moa na or the experience no e be direct control the troops and ne platoon e mo adwuma and that is how we do it. And be also sabre ya ka say who share advert na Ghana Armed Forces for the buy na kasa mpo mu a they have a session for 30-year-olds and no bandsmen, equipment operators, and motor riders, other categories be a great technicians be near the crampono. You can apply with. So what at all do they want? Meanwhile, no, they are Ghana Armed Forces. Only 4,000 recruits. Only 4,000 in a country of Omanhene. Your median age 21.3. And you know, so back Ghana, a population over 32 or so million, which half 15 million are younger than 21.3 years old, and a 15 million so above that. And you know, so young men and women, juma. By the time could be a constituency, by the time I'll be same from 20, by the time we do 26 in the crown, I'll be young Pumanabroso. And you know, why are they doing this populist agenda to spoil, friends?
These are suggestions to be considered.
No, you're bogu. And I'm saying, sir, now, looking at the political angle, no more baninti. Niempese Ghana be kwa Liberia. Omanhene, how can they see Liberia? During President Talbot's time, history tells us